But now it's a race against time. Is this suspect the crucial link that connects the missing women?
This might be your moment to do the right thing, Sean.
What's the right thing?
The right thing is to tell us where she is.
A detective discovers crimes of shocking cruelty and a perpetrator with an insatiable hunger to kill.
Welcome back. That was another clip from the new hit podcast, The Hand in the Window, which shares the true crime story of how police got a serial killer to confess to the murders of 5 women across Ohio. And joining us from Ashland, Ohio, is a former detective, Kim Major, whose 33-hour interrogation cracked this case, and it's detailed in her book, A Hunger to Kill. Also with us, of course, ABC News correspondent John Quiñones. Kim, it is fascinating to me that, first of all, that this went on for 33 hours, a span of 8 days. You, though, believe that Sean Great had much more to say, and you stuck with this interrogation to get this confession. How did you know?
We did not know that he was responsible for any homicides. So, wow, it took a little while, hours, and just peeling that away. And I kind of checked my ego at the door and decided at some point I was just going to go for it. So I started to ask about women, 2 women that we had missing, one from my community and one from the next county over.
What made you start asking about those women?
Well, prior to going into the interview, I had just interviewed Jane Doe, and my supervisor had asked me if I would go in. He said, would you go in and talk to him about what she did, what he did to her, and also while you're there, see if he knows anything about those missing women. And that's what I did.
John, he started to open up to Kim. Ultimately, Sean Great's murder victims were Stacy Stanley, Elizabeth Griffin, Candace Cunningham, Rebecca Lacey, and Dana Lowry.
Jane Doe got away.
And Jane Doe got away. He was methodic in picking his victims. How was he doing that?
He just was very charming. You know, people talk about his piercing blue eyes, good looking, fun, friendly, everyone who described it, but also conniving. We spoke to his ex-girlfriend who said, when we broke up, I would find out that he always knew where I was. So I asked him, how do you know where I'm at? Am I at all the time? He said, I've been living in your couch. And she said, what? He said, I cut a slit at the back of your sofa in your living room. I climbed in there and I would stay in there. And there were days when you would be actually sitting on me on the couch. Did you believe that?
I'm speechless by it. Kim, I know that part of your why for writing the book was to share the impact on the victims' family members, because the details of this case are like nothing I've ever heard, but it's easy to be distracted by the heinousness of it and not keep family members front of mind. I know that Stacy Stanley's son was one of those who's spoken out about his mother.
Yes, he has. What an amazing family. Honestly, the families of all these victims, I've had contact with them. They matter. Their loved one matters. And we did this project with a whole goal of keeping this from happening again, because if we can't learn something from it, if we can't do things better, we've got to be able to tell people where we missed the mark and where we got it right.
Right.
And learn from it.
We do. And John, I know you are fronting tonight's episode of 2020. It's called Badass Detective, which shares the incredible story of a California detective who got significant breaks in 2 cold cases.
Yes, yes. Another hero cop, much like Kim, who has been involved in the arrest in 7 cold cases, and then is working on many more, and he goes undercover. He plays the role of a trash collector, a busboy at a restaurant. He goes and gets his palm read by a fortune teller, all undercover, to try to get to break these cases. No wonder they call him the badass detective.
No wonder. Well, thank you so much, John. As
pleasure.
always, Kim, thank you. And 2020 Badass Detective airs today on ABC at 9, 8 Central. And ABC's podcast, The Hand in the Window, is out now. Also, Kim's book, A Hunger to Kill. Tam Fam, you're all going home with a copy of this compelling book written by Kim. We'll be right back.